100 goals, 100 assists, in just 319 matches, faster than Lionel Messi. Quicker than Cristiano Ronaldo in this specific metric. And this guy plays as a midfielder. We are talking about the insane reality of Bruno Fernandes that you might not know. It is a truth that shatters all conventional lenses of evaluation. A number 8 has to carry a ton of responsibilities. Yet the numbers he produces belong to a true, out-and-out striker. According to statistics from 433, the Portuguese star reached the milestone of 100 goals and 100 assists for Manchester United after only 319 appearances. Let's pause for a beat to feel the weight of this number. Lionel Messi needed 338 games to achieve a similar feat. Cristiano Ronaldo also took 341 games to reach that mark. Yet, a midfielder playing for a team plagued by upper management turmoil and prolonged form crises reached it faster than both of those legendary names. The madness lies in the fact that Bruno Fernandes rarely gets to play in a perfect machine. Since his very first day setting foot in England in 2020, he has constantly had to play the role of a lifeboat. The Portuguese midfielder doesn't have the privilege of standing in the penalty box waiting for the ball. He has to drop deep into his own half to contest, scream himself hoarse to lift the spirits of teammates with their heads bowed, and then, with a fierce heartbeat, swing his leg to execute space-tearing passes. Maintaining such incredible scoring and assisting output in the role of a playmaker is beyond the boundaries of normal logic. 100 goals means he possesses the ability to sniff out space and unleash deadly finishing like a penalty box assassin. 100 assists proves his razor-sharp vision. Eyes that can see gaps the opponent's defense tries to hide. Surpassing the speed of both Messi and Ronaldo in this regard isn't about comparing talent, it affirms a reality that, in terms of sheer output at a specific club, Bruno is creating a legacy of his own. Those legs keep running, that brain keeps calculating, and the goals and assists just keep coming. The journey to these milestones for the number 8 was paved with explosive moments in the 2025-26 season. Everything started with suffocating pressure. Early on, the Red Devils stumbled in a 1-0 loss to Arsenal. Then got stuck in a deadlocked draw with Fulham. The only way out was the clash with Burnley when the clock ticked to the 97th minute. A penalty appeared amidst immense pressure. Bruno stepped up, delivered a cold-blooded strike to kill the game, and brought home a precious first victory. That ruthlessness continued when they met Fulham later, with the home team throwing away a 2-0 lead. In the last 5 minutes, he tore down the right flank himself, beat Calvin Bassey with a clever fake, and drilled a low cross into the box for Benjamin Sesko to find the net. His ability to see through space goes even further. Like in the Manchester Derby, from a clearing header by Harry Maguire, the ball found Brian Mbeumo and then fell to Bruno. The Portuguese midfielder sprinted the length of the pitch, delivering a pass with the perfect trajectory for Mbeumo to score. In front of the infamous Anfield crowd. It had been 9 long years since the Red Devils tasted victory in Merseyside. But from a chaotic situation, Bruno hit a one-touch volley cross toward the far post. The wind-tearing curve flew straight to Maguire, ending with a header that brought home the win. Or in the 6th minute of stoppage time against Brighton, with the score at a fragile 3-2. A pass was directed straight at him. With his back to the attack, he decided to dummy the ball. A fake that completely deceived the entire opposing defensive system, opening up vast space for Mbeumo to seal the final victory. He continued to toy with the Crystal Palace defense with a cross aimed straight at the near post for Joshua Zirkzee to finish from a tight angle, completely shattering all of the opponent's covering plans. He then produced a delicate touch from a free kick to open up a favorable shooting angle for Mason Mount to fire a cannonball, securing a 2-1 victory. Mason Mount later admitted he had suggested several options, but the captain's decisiveness was the key to unlocking that crucial moment. And then, the great milestones called his name one by one. The reception of Chelsea at Old Trafford marked Bruno's 200th Premier League match. He rewarded himself with his 100th goal in club colours. A lightning-fast reaction following a header pass from Patrick Dorgu opened the scoring in a breathtaking 2-1 victory. The milestone of being involved in 200 goals came in the match against Tottenham. Receiving a cross from Diogo Dalot with only 10 minutes left, facing intense pressure from the defender, he used his shin to guide the ball into the net instead of a normal shot because reaction time was almost zero. The perfect picture was completed in the 65th minute against Crystal Palace. He drifted to the right wing, recovered a botched clearance, and painted a perfect curve from a cross for Benjamin Sesko to head home. Diving deep into the statistics, we truly see the terrifying nature of the machine named Bruno. It took him exactly 2 matches to get his first assist from a corner kick for Maguire to score against Chelsea in early 2020. In that pandemic-interrupted season, he still managed to pocket 8 assists. In the following 6 full seasons, he never dropped below double digits. His personal peak used to be 18 assists in the 2020-2021 and 2024-2025 seasons. In the 2021-2022, 2022-2023, and 2023-2024 seasons, he maintained a steady 13 assists per season. But the 2025-26 season is witnessing a terrifying transformation. After only 30 matches across all competitions, he already has 17 assists. Notably, 16 of those have come in the Premier League. He has officially shattered David Beckham's record of 15 assists in a single season, set in 1900. The domestic front is this maestro's favorite stage. Out of his 100 assists, the Premier League accounts for 67 of them. The Europa League has witnessed his mark 12 times, and the Champions League 9 times. Domestic cup competitions are also within his radar, with 7 in the FA Cup, 4 in the League Cup, and 1 in the Community Shield. Currently, the all-time Premier League record for assists in a single season stands at 20. Jointly held by Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne. With 7 rounds left, the opportunity to equal and then surpass this record is completely within the number 8's grasp. Bruno's ammunition supply system has served 30 different names since he put on the red shirt. Marcus Rashford is the biggest beneficiary with 16 chances converted into goals. But Casemiro is rising strongly. The Brazilian defensive midfielder has scored 9 goals from his captain's passes, 5 times in this season alone. No duo in England during the 2025-26 season has such a sharp connection. The Portuguese maestro pays no mind to venue factors. 53 assists have taken place at the Old Trafford Sanctuary. 44 have torn through opponents' nets away from home, and 3 have occurred at neutral venues. He has left his mark at 15 out of the 18 current stadiums in the league. Only the Vitality Stadium, Dickinson Stadium, and Craven Cottage remain as fortresses yet to be conquered by his assists. Bruno's resilience is also demonstrated through the turbulence on the managerial bench. 7 different managers have come and gone, from permanent to interim, but all had to rely on his feet. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer witnessed 33 assists. Erik ten Hag benefited from 31 assists. The era of Ruben Amorim has enjoyed the joy 18 times. Michael Carrick follows with 9 times. Ralf Rangnick had 5. Even short-lived interim tacticians like Ruud van Nistelrooy, twice, or Darren Fletcher, twice, managed to witness the magic from the number 8. On major forums, social media exploded with a series of comments vividly portraying genuine admiration for the Red Devils captain. One account on Reddit exclaimed, "Carrying this team broke his back for half a decade." From the Europa League days to racing for the top 4. If you throw Bruno out of the squad, Manchester United absolutely drops to the bottom half of the table. The reactions from the online community, although raw, accurately reflect reality. People can debate his grumpy attitude on the pitch, but no one dares to deny the sporting quality he brings. The race for the Premier League Playmaker of the Season award this year is also practically settled. With his current 16 assists, he is leaving his closest pursuer, Ryan Cherki, far behind by 8 assists. Erling Haaland is struggling at 7, while Jack Grealish and Mohamed Salah only have 6. Just since the beginning of the 2026 calendar year, in 11 appearances, the Portuguese maestro has unleashed 9 assists. He is galloping towards the finish line all alone. When you possess a man who hits the 100-goal and 100-assist mark faster than the greatest legends in modern football history, it's best to glue your eyes to the pitch and savor every single touch of his. Enjoying the moments of brilliance from those feet is the greatest joy for Mancunians right now.